My name is Akanchawa, and today I speak for every woman secretly crying because she gave birth to daughters only. This message is for the husbands, the in-laws, and everybody who believes a woman is useless without a son. Today's teaching is not to condemn anybody. It is to heal hearts, open minds, restore families, and remind us that every child is a gift from God. So sit down, listen carefully, and ask yourself, what kind of family are we building if we keep hurting the women who sacrificed everything for us? This message may touch your heart. It may change your thinking. It may even save a marriage. So the main series title is, She Gave You Daughters, Not a Curse. Welcome to part 1 of my series, She Gave You Daughters, Not a Curse. Today, we're talking about why a woman is not a machine for producing sons. Many men today send their wives away because she gave birth to only girls. Some insult her, some marry another woman, some abandon their families completely. But the painful truth is this: a woman is not a machine for producing male children. The same woman you are rejecting today is the same woman who suffered beside you when life was hard. She cooked for you when there was no money. She prayed for your success. She stood beside you during pain and struggle. But because there is no son, suddenly she becomes useless? That is not manhood, that is wickedness. A good wife is a blessing from not a child party fact. So why do we blame the woman? Hello everyone, welcome to part 2 of my series, She Gave You Daughters, Not a Curse. Today, we're talking about why the woman is not to blame. Many women cry secretly every night because they gave birth to only girls. Some are mocked, outed by in-laws. I want to ask a question that many people are afraid to answer honestly. Why do we blame the woman when she gives birth to daughters? A woman carries the pregnancy for 9 months. She endures morning sickness. She suffers body pains. She spends sleepless nights. She risks her life during childbirth. After all that suffering, some people look at her and say, "Again? Another girl?" Imagine the pain. The baby is healthy, the mother is alive, yet instead of celebration, there is disappointment. Some husbands stop smiling at their wives. Some begin comparing her to other women. Some in-laws start whispering, maybe our son should marry another woman. But tell me, what exactly is her crime? Did she choose the baby's gender? But let us speak the truth today. It is not the woman that decides whether a child will be male or female. Scientifically, the man carries the chromosome that determines the gender of the baby. Did she sit somewhere and decide, I will give birth to girls only? No. Yet she carries the blame alone. One woman cried and said, "My husband was happy during the pregnancy. He bought baby clothes and prayed with me every night. But the day our daughter was born, everything changed." The joy disappeared from his face. That woman did nothing wrong. Her only offense was giving birth to a daughter. How unfair. Men, listen carefully. The woman you are insulting is already fighting battles you cannot see. She's trying to be a good wife. She's trying to be a good mother. She's trying to keep the family together. But every day she hears painful words. "You have not given me a son. You have failed this family." Other women have sons. Words can wound public and cry in private. Some women smile in public and cry in private. Some kneel every night asking God, "Lord, what have I done wrong?" Nothing, absolutely nothing. A child is a gift from God. Whether boy or girl, that child deserves love. And every mother deserves respect. Before blaming your wife for giving birth to daughters, remember this: the problem is not the child. A good woman should never be punished for bringing life into the world. If God has blessed your home with daughters, be grateful. Because many people praying for children would gladly accept even one healthy child. Think about that and ask yourself, if your daughter heard the way you speak to her mother, would she be proud to call you father? Welcome to part 3 of She Gave You Daughters, Not a Curse. Today's topic is, who told you daughters are less valuable than sons? That little girl you ignore today may become the one that feeds you in old age. She may become the one that carries your name with honor. The one that sacrifices her comfort to care for you. The one that stands by you when everyone else walks away. The one that brings peace where there was pain. The one that becomes a blessing to generations yet unborn. Today, many sons abandon their parents, but countless daughters spend their lives caring for the same parents who once carried them in their arms. A daughter is not a disappointment. She is not a burden. She is not a mistake. She is a gift from God, wrapped in love, strength, compassion, and purpose. Children are gifts from God, not competitions. A peaceful home full of daughters is far better than a house full of sons filled with hatred, pride, and division. Never look down on a girl child. The hands that braid dolls today may one day build businesses, heal nations, raise great families, and change the world. Sometimes heaven hides greatness inside braids, ribbons, and tiny shoes. Love your daughters. Value your daughters. Pray for your daughters, because the child you are ashamed of today may become the reason the world celebrates your family tomorrow. Follow for part 4, men who destroyed their homes. Many men destroyed their marriages, searching desperately for a male child. Hello everyone, welcome to part 4 of our teaching, men who destroyed their homes. Some men married second wives and lost their peace.
Some ended up with broken homes, hatred among children, depression, regret, loneliness.
Financial hardship, constant family conflicts, children who stopped speaking to one another, wives whose hearts were permanently broken, generational wounds that affected grandchildren.
But when old age finally came, it was those same daughters they ignored that carried them.
Life has a way of teaching painful lessons. Do not destroy your home because of pride and ignorance. A child is a blessing, not a gender competition. A good daughter can bring more honor to a family than 10 irresponsible sons. The child you reject today may be the one standing beside your hospital bed tomorrow. Our daughters have become doctors, lawyers, judges, presidents, business owners, and family pillars. Many parents cry for sons, only to discover that character is more important than gender. A peaceful home with love is worth more than a house filled with bitterness and division. God gives children according to his wisdom, not according to human preferences. The value of every child in the heart.
Many daughters have built houses for their parents. Many daughters have cared for their parents until their last breath. Many sons have done the same. Love and responsibility are not determined by gender.
Before you complain about having daughters, remember that there are families praying every day just to have a child. Before you reject your daughters, remember that someone else would consider them a priceless gift. Never allow tradition, pride, or pressure from society to make you destroy the family God has already blessed. At the end of life, people rarely regret not having a son. What they regret is losing their peace, breaking their family, and wasting years chasing what they already had. Children are gifts. Love them equally, raise them wisely, and be grateful for every one of them.
Part 5. What real manhood looks like.
Real strength is not in having sons. Hello everyone, welcome to the 5th episode of She Gave You Daughters, Not a Curse. Today's topic is what real manhood looks like. A real man does not measure the value of his wife by whether she gave birth to boys or girls. A real man protects his wife. A real man values all his children equally. Marriage is not only about producing children. Marriage is love, loyalty, partnership, understanding, peace. If your wife stood beside you when you had nothing, why throw her away because of something she never chose? Real strength is not in having sons. Real strength is in protecting your family with love.
To every woman crying because she gave birth to daughters only.
The woman who smiles in public but cries at night. The woman who feels rejected because she gave birth to daughters. The woman who has been insulted, ignored, or made to feel worthless. Listen carefully. Many women have carried families on their shoulders while receiving little appreciation. They wake up before everyone, they sleep after everyone their dreams. They endure pain without complaining.
Yet some people still say they are not enough. How unfair. To every woman listening to me today, do not hate yourself. Not look down on your daughters. Do not be ashamed of the children God has given you.
Raise those girls with confidence. Teach them to respect themselves. Teach them education. Teach them hard work. Teach them kindness. Teach them that they are valuable.
And your daughters are blessings, not burdens.
One day, those same girls will make the world proud. Do not allow anybody make you hate yourself because of the gender of your children. God does not make mistakes. Wave with me as we honor our daughters. Let the applause show our respect.